Okay, power up!
You wouldn't want to mess with any of these chicks.
Death is too easy for you, bitch. I want you to suffer.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 kick-ass female fight scenes in movies. For this list, we're taking a look at the most mind-blowing fights where women dish out the punishment. Whether they're defending themselves or out for revenge. Number 10. Catalejo Restrepo vs. Marco, Colombiana.
You're exactly where I want you to be.
Gamora's showdown with Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy was out of this world, but Colombiana captures actress Zoe Saldana at her most badass. After henchman Marco kills Catalejo Restrepo's family, she stabs him in the hand and sets out to become an assassin to get her revenge.
What do you want?
To kill Don Luis.
When these mortal enemies meet again 15 years later, Catalejo aims to finish Marco for good.
You've been waiting for this moment for a very long time, right?
Yes.
Their fast-paced bathroom brawl overflows with kinetic energy, and our deadly heroine takes full advantage of her surroundings, using washcloths and toothbrushes as weapons. Marco gets the upper hand when he pulls a firearm on Catalejo, but she manages to turn his own weapon against him. Well, that's one way to kill somebody with a gun. Number 9. Selene vs. Marcus Corvinus, Underworld Evolution. The Underworld movies are essentially live-action video games, so it's only fitting that the climax of this sequel would play out like an epic final boss fight. As Michael tears apart the beastly William, Selene prepares to send vampire elder Marcus to his final resting place. Crashing a helicopter through the roof, Marcus almost crushes his leather-clad adversary. Selene narrowly dodges the attack in super slow motion though. From there, the two partake in hand-to-hand combat while the rotor blades keep spinning. It's a close fight and Selene is stabbed in the chest, but she ultimately leaves her enemy in pieces. Shamelessly over the top and draped in gothic imagery, it's one hell of a face-off.
He should have killed you with the rest of your family.
Number 8. Lara Croft vs. Intruders, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. Speaking of live-action video games, this big-screen adaptation of Tomb Raider might have been a mixed bag, but at least it gave us some inventive fight choreography. When intruders come crashing into her mansion, Lara Croft gives a cheeky nod and immediately leaps into action. Utilizing her aerial acrobatics skills, Lara is able to dodge the gunfire and send her attackers flying across the room. This heart-pounding scene additionally puts its vast environment to effective use, as Lara hides in the shadows like a ninja. Then when the intruders least expect it, she swoops in to kick some ass. The action just keeps building and building until it's finally game over.
You're done, mate. Nice one.
Number 7. Hit Girl vs. Hitman, Kickass. Hit Girl is easily the most kick-ass part of this superhero satire, taking out full-grown men left and right. When our titular hero and Big Daddy are about to be executed, this schoolgirl vigilante wipes the floor with their captors. Yet Hit Girl's definitive moment has got to be during the film's rousing climax, as she storms Frank D'Amico's headquarters. The only thing standing between her and the big bad is a hallway littered with trained killers. With the odds stacked against her, Hit Girl takes a deep breath and charges into battle. Once the shootout commences, she proves herself to be an unstoppable one-girl army. Not bad for an 11-year-old.
Holy fashion, everybody's dead.
Number 6. Rey vs. Kylo Ren, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens.
You need a teacher!
The ongoing battle between good and evil lives on in Star Wars Episode 7, as Rey faces off with wannabe Darth Vader. After claiming Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, the former scavenger takes on her greatest adversary. The snowy environment provides a haunting backdrop for this intense duel between our heroine and villain. Nearly dominating his opponent, Ren attempts to convert Rey to the dark side. She refuses to submit though, prevailing over Ren and scarring him for life, physically and emotionally.
I could show you the ways of the Force!
The fight is cut short as the ground begins to separate, but we have a feeling this won't be the last time these two clash. Number 5. Shu Lien vs. Genu, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
只不过我怀疑，做我的敌人你能撑多久？
The climatic train station showdown in the Grand Master deserves a special shout-out, but Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon solidified actress Zhang Ziyi's status as the martial arts superstar. In this exceptionally choreographed fight, Ziyi's Genu squares off with Michelle Yeoh's Shu Lien. The reckless Gen wields the Green Destiny, a legendary sword. While Gen possesses the superior weapon, Shu Lien has more experience and refuses to back down. Every time Gen shatters one of her weapons, Shu Lien swiftly picks up another. As the fight reaches its thrilling conclusion, Shu Lien shows Gen that even a broken blade can triumph over an all-powerful force. Gen still has a lot to learn about accepting defeat though. Number 4. Trinity vs. Cops, The Matrix.
Race, police! Hands in your head! Do it! Do it now!
The Matrix had us instantly hooked from its opening scene, which established the franchise's signature look, tone, and style.
I think we can handle one little girl.
When Hacker Trinity is located at a rundown hotel, the cops are quick to assume that they can handle one little girl. In this simulated world, however, nothing is what it seems. As the police break out the handcuffs, Trinity performs a mid-air crane kick in bullet time fashion, which has become one of the most iconic images in action movie history. Asserting that she won't go quietly, Trinity has little trouble taking out the remainder of the cops. Alas, she still has a group of agents to deal with.
Morpheus. The line was traced, I don't know how.
I know. They cut the hard line.
Number 3. The Girls vs. Stuntman Mike McKay, Death Proof. In Quentin Tarantino's love letter to exploitation films, Stuntman Mike gets his kicks by murdering unsuspecting women in his death-proof car. His killing spree takes an unexpected turn, however, when he crashes into Zoe, Abernathy, and Kim.
Be careful, my right arm's broken!
Mike flees like the coward he is after getting shot in the arm, but the girls aren't willing to let him off easy. The hunter becomes the hunted as these three resilient ladies run Mike off the road. They proceed to joyfully beat the whimpering stuntman to a pulp, showing zero mercy. Mike's car might be death-proof, but the same can't be said about his body. Number 2. Ellen Ripley vs. the Alien Queen, Aliens.
Get away from her, you bitch!
James Cameron's sci-fi sequel will have you screaming in terror one second and applauding uproariously the next. The film's climax is a key example, as the xenomorph queen resurfaces, ripping Bishop a new one and preying upon little Newt. All hope seems lost until Ellen Ripley makes her arrival, donning a power loader and standing up to the big bad bitch.
Come on!
What follows is an ingeniously crafted action sequence for the ages, mixing together slick editing, atmospheric cinematography, and first-rate visuals. Sending the alien queen out the airlock, Ellen claims her place as the reigning queen of action movies. Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. The Bride vs. GoGo and the Crazy 88. Kill Bill Volume 1.
So, Ren, any more subordinates for me to kill?
Before she can reach O-Ren Ishii, the bride must go through her psychotic henchwoman first. Although the bloodthirsty GoGo comes in like a wrecking ball, she probably should have accepted the bride's offer to walk away. Defeating O-Ren's most loyal bodyguard, it appears that the worst is behind the bride. Of course, that would have been a little anticlimactic.
You didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you? You know, for a second there? Yeah, I kinda did.
Director Quentin Tarantino goes all out when the Crazy 88 storm the building. What follows is one of the most exhilarating battles ever to grace the silver screen. As our heroine slices through one henchman after another. No matter how many men are thrown at her, the bride won't stop fighting until she serves O-Ren a cold dish of revenge.
This is what you get for f***ing around, Yakuzas! Go home to your mother!
Do you agree with our list?
That's the idea.
What's your favorite kick-ass female fight scene? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.